Sucking my dick.
Ooh. Okay, not bad, not bad.
Feels
Oh,
pretty
even
nice
got
having
some
someone
meat
sort out
and
our food and
food.
lodging for us, huh? But is this really the flagship's best room? It's pretty big, make no mistake, but it looks a little worn out, right? Though, to be perfectly honest, that feels right at home with everything else we've seen of Nasha Town. You mean it's got something to do with Notcry's history? Oh, that makes sense. But what exactly was this calamity?
I'm kind of curious too. Of course.
Oh, should we try the berries and fried meat too? Paimon's getting hungrier and hungrier every time someone mentions it.
Stop mashing it. What? Hello. Come on, careful.
Oh, sorry about that. Paimon wasn't watching where she was going.
Yeah, you should.
Please, there's no need to apologize. If anything, I'm the one who should be sorry. Clearly,
Hi.
I shouldn't have gotten lost in my thoughts in the middle of a hallway.
Again, hello, Mr. Kingdom's Art character, or DeviantArt, or to say bad side of DeviantArt character. What the fuck?
Wait a sec. Are you staying in the room next to ours?
Ah, quite the perceptive one, I see. First things first, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kirill Chudamirovich Flintz, but please,
Kirill
just call me Flintz.
Flint.
Whoa, that's an impressively long name for sure.
Oh, that is nothing.
Is that so? Names like mine ought to have been fairly common in Snezhnaya,
Oh,
at least in the
shit.
past.
Stashnaya,
Would
huh?
I be correct then to assume that the two of you are travelers in this land?
And are you by
Yep,
any
you
chance
sure
a
would be.
Fatui?
Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We've been to a bunch of nations already, but we only just arrived in Notcry today.
That's right. And after this is Stashnaya, the last one.
What a rare honor it is to meet such worldly travelers.
I don't trust you.
Are you here for travel too?
If only I had the time to spare. No, I'm just staying the night.
Seriously, you kind of look like a beginner's kid trying to create a badass OC of from I'm not Final Fantasy, Kingdom's Heart. Everything about you is just wrong.
Oh, so you're
No
here
offense.
for business.
That's certainly one way to put it. I'm a Ratnik of Nodcry, normally stationed near the burial grounds to the north. My sole cause for being here today was to repair this lantern of mine.
That's a very interesting button. You mean the blue flame?
Burial grounds?
Calm down.
Your
Paimon.
surprise is entirely understandable.
We already
Most
had
people
dealt with
cannot
this.
even begin to fathom the idea of a life surrounded by tombstones and decay. But if you've heard of the calamitous abomination that is the Wild Hunt, you'll know that in their wake they bring a host of souls tainted by abyssal filth. That
That's
then is
so.
why we are
Should we
stationed by the
contact
burial grounds.
Pluto?
To
She's a
hold the
specialist when
line
it
where
comes
it
to
is
ghosts.
most vulnerable.
Oh, so it's all about fighting against the abyss. Oh, sounds like a tough job.
I thank you for your concern. But in truth, I've long since grown used to it. In fact, I like to think it rather suits me. If anything, I'd say I prefer the peace and quiet of a graveyard to the hustle and bustle of urban life.
Paimon sort of gets it now. But even so, she's still pretty sure she could never get used to living in a graveyard herself.
Oh my
For
god.
one thing, she'd be too scared to fall asleep at night.
She's adorable.
Oh, I I assure you, there's no need to worry on that account. The kind of ghosts you find in cemeteries aren't too big on talking. But even when they do, they're usually far more discreet than the living.
What?
Well, would you look at that? Who'd have thought we'd end up chatting this long? Must have a lot in common, huh?
No, we don't.
Forgive me, but I must excuse
And this
myself,
close-up
for the
doesn't
time of my
help a lot.
appointment draws near. And in terms I'm sure you'll understand, a lanternless ratnik is like a mapless traveler. A serious conundrum indeed.
Oh, sure.
Right.
In that case, you go right ahead. We won't keep you any longer.
Yeah, just go ahead.
Not at all. Should the opportunity present itself, I'd gladly continue our conversation another time.
Please don't.
You're
just,
always welcome to come visit
please
my
go away.
grave.
The more I look at
I
your
mean, the grave
design,
I
the
stand watch
more
over.
I can help
Your
to.
visit would bring much needed
My
light to
artistic
that place
side
of
wants to
final
fix
rest.
this thing. This is a button.
Uh,
What they
right.
were thinking.
well, if we get the chance.
Then allow me to wish you a traditional ratnik's farewell. See you by the graveside.
Bye-bye.
Ugh. Jeez. What a weirdo.
I'll
Not to
say.
badmouth
Have you
him at
seen his
all.
design?
In fact, he seemed pretty cultured, but at the same time, kind of spooky. Must be all that time he spent around graveyards. His lantern? No, not really. You mean, 'cause it was broken? Huh. Guess you've always had a nose for stuff like this. If you're worried, you can always ask him the next time we cross paths.
Yep. Should we go to the grave side?
Hey, don't you start spouting all that weird stuff too.
I mean, that's where he works, right? Either way, seriously, that design looks so bad. Definitely not a fan of it. Ugh. I mean, don't get me wrong, Treasure? 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 Why must you do this to me, game? Oh, you guys are assholes. What I was saying. Yeah, the whole design, I'm definitely not a fan of it. Everything about it looked horrible.
Paimon almost forgot something super important.
What is it? Is it food?
Were we gonna go try out the berries and fried meat?
You gotta be kidding.
But now, heading all the way back to the flagship feels like such a waste.
I mean, it's right
Please,
there.
accept today's boon. Come night or day, may the blessings of the moon goddess shine down upon you.
Huh?
What the
What's
hell?
going on over there? Wait, free food? Wow, the people here are so nice! Quick, let's grab some too. Paimon's super curious what their food tastes like.
Moonlight illuminates the path before
Those
you,
are some big
travelers
boobas.
from afar.
Huh? How'd you know we were travelers?
Just now were a song the birds in the sky, singing of your wanderings. You are no ordinary guests, it seems.
The birds and the... what now?
Forgive me. I should not have laid the words of others out as a welcome mat for our very first meeting. You, too, must be wondering who I am.
I mean, that's what he just said.
Lauma, moon chanter of the Frost Moon's scions.
Those are some
Please,
amazing
as
eyes.
do our followers and
And the
other
boobas.
passers-by, accept
Those are
today's
some big
boon.
melons.
Happy to oblige.
How much
Paimon's
milk did you
name
drink?
is Paimon, and this here is the traveler. Thanks so much for sharing your yummy food with us. We'll take one each.
Think nothing of it. These fruits were the finest we found, delicacies gathered in the wake of the morning dew. It is my hope that partaking of them may lift your spirits to heights anew.
The finest you found? Wow, that sure is kind of you, but wouldn't you want to keep those for yourselves?
The first fruit of the harvest must be placed upon the moonlight altar, not as an offering to the gods, but as a spark for lost hunters. For it is the blade of the starving that darkness most easily corrupts. As perhaps you have already heard, we Frostmoon Scions revere and worship the moon goddess. We believe that together, virtue and compassion are the shining light that will lead us all out of the long, dark night. And now, with tides of haughty
Those are
Fatui
Fatui.
swarming into Nodcry, driven by greed and greed alone, more than ever before, we must all unite under the banner of virtue.
Huh. Look
Oh,
who
shit.
it is again. Those unsufferably kind-hearted Frostmoon Scions. Got enough for us too?
That's right! 2 servings each! We're starving over here!
These are the Fatui, aren't they?
Fatui!
Yep,
After what you've
called
been
it.
doing to our sacred statues, how dare you even show your faces?
Wilhelmina, bestow today's boon upon our guests.
What?
You hear that? No slacking now. We'll have the very best you got.
But, my lady, they...
Please, you two, accept this meal. But remember this. Kindness is the first lantern left to guide those who stumble in ignorance.
Come again?
Let me finish. But should they still refuse to follow the moonlit path, then by our frosted blades shall we show them its shadow.
You!
Do you rather
Hey.
mess with her?
Look who it is.
Hey, what's up?
Whatever.
Do you want to do
Just
it?
you wait. We'll be coming for you next.
Who's this?
Huh? Where's the meat? Who wants to eat this garbage?
Those stooges really are the worst.
Ever since they came to Nodcry with all their weird equipment and built that so-called experimental design bureau, our lives have been turned completely upside down.
Judging from how they reacted just now, it seems the Fatui already know who
Oh yeah,
you are.
we know each other personally.
Well, we have gotten in their way in pretty much every nation we visited.
It's
So
just a hobby of
we're
mine.
probably at the
I
top of
love
their blacklist
stopping
by now.
assholes like
I
those.
see. Then, on behalf of the Frostmoon Scions, I thank you for the goodwill you have shown us.
What did we didn't do anything. If anything, I should thank you. I mean, look at those boobs. They're maxed out.
Because
if
if they
staring at them.
had gotten ahead of themselves just now, I'm sure you would have stepped in to help. Just as the birds and beasts put it, your arrival heralds joy to us all. Besides, for a weary traveler far from home, what better respite than to bathe in the moonlight? You will always be welcome at the Frostmoon Enclave, the place we call our home. May we meet again in the moon's gentle glow.
Well, that was
These
good
are
transition.
delicious. So refreshingly fresh. Those two Fatui wouldn't know a good thing if it came up and bit them on the shoulder. Looks like Ineva isn't done with her shopping yet, and the Adventurers Guild is still empty. Where should we head next? Good idea. Wouldn't want to let the Kuhenki down after all. Let's see.
You got it. The mustachy bad.
Paimon's got our route all figured out. So, all that's left to say is, don't fall behind.
Alright.
Is nuts and nuts.
Ah.
It's mostly a fruit shop, but there's a crafting bench too.
Ooh,
This
hot
is
dog.
the Speranza, one of the travel guide's recommended restaurants. All the waiters here are kids.
Wait, what?
This is the Vesnici Prolecha greenhouse. Apparently, their flowers are all made of metal, so they'll never wilt away. And this is the Rossum workshop. If you ever need a weapon made, this is the place to go.
I guess I'm gonna
And
come
over
here.
here, they've got a super tall observation deck. Whoa! Take a look at that! You can see really far out into the distance. That way's north, And that looks like something built by the Fatui?
Uh
And then
oh.
over there to the west,
Oh, I don't like
that
that.
must be the place Lauma mentioned, where the Frost Moon Scions live. So, what do you think? Even if Eneva kinda stole her limelight earlier, this just goes to prove that Paimon's own tour guiding skills aren't too shabby either, right?
You know, still not quite Neph's level.
Hey, come on! Would it kill you to compliment Paimon?
Never.
Huh?
I'll keep teasing you
There
forever.
must be someone at the Adventurers Guild now. There's already a line forming outside.
Oh dear.
Looks like we'll finally be able to ask about your spaceship. Oh, or was there anywhere else you wanted to stop by first? Where? Which one are you? Oh, now you mention it, Paimon's noticed it too. Ugh, better not be who she thinks it is. Anyway, where we go first is completely up to you. Either the Adventurers Guild, or that suspicious-looking shop. A word of warning, though. If we step into that shop, be sure to keep a very close eye on your Mora.
Sure, I'll keep an eye on it. Oh, so I really do have a choice. Let's see. Apparently I have two choices. Adventure guide, thing, magic thing. Yeah, that place or the other one. Suspicious building. I also was kind of thinking of something else. Like that place over there. That kind of remind me of one of the buildings from Sonic. Like one of those buildings built by Eggman. What? What happened? What did I do? The fuck is that? Guess I'm taking this? Oh, that just happened? That was kind of cool though. Okay, so let's see. The building is... Let's do it, right? There it is. Or maybe not. Maybe I need to go lower. Oh shit!
Please, here you go. And if
What are you
ever
doing
need
here?
Anything else? Don't forget to make the great Lord Sangama Bay your first port of call.
What are you doing
Oh,
here?
dear. So it is the real deal. Of course it's the real deal. Everything you'll find here is 110% real, meaning every one of my deals is as real as a deal can... Wait a minute. Oh, well, if it isn't my two most valued clients.
You gotta be kidding. What are you doing here?
And with no small thanks to your munificent patronage. Come. How could you just sneak into Not Cry like this without telling your dear Lord Sangama Bay? If I'd known earlier,
I
I
have a
would have
better
made an
question. How
absolute
did you sneak here?
I mean, pulled out all the stops to ensure that your boat ride over was as comfortable as humanly possible.
Yeah, I don't think
Thank the
so.
Archons we didn't tell you.
Yeah, no
Come
kidding.
now, you know as well as anyone how impeccably and conscientiously above board I am when it comes to doing business. Well, regardless of whether that's true
You're
or not,
too
the
expensive
main
and all
issue
that.
here is that we had no idea you had a branch in Not Cry. A clever merchant always has a backup plan. Or two, or three up their
Oh god,
sleeves.
stop
As
popping
the
out.
saying goes, a rabbit with many burns
God damn
hears
it.
not the hunter's arrows. A merchant with stores galore hears no debtors at the door. Since you're both here in Nodcry, would you care for some of my finest local souvenirs? Whatever you're looking for, I have it. Or if it's Sumeru you're missing, I've got that covered too. We literally just arrived. Do we look like we're on the hunt for tourist trinkets to take back for our friends? My, your high-minded tastes never cease to impress. In that case, I know just the thing. You must be on the hunt for something like this? What's that?
Like what?
Your hat?
I'm not interested in your
Information,
hat.
of course. information about Nodcry, locked securely in the otherwise impenetrable vaults of the Lord Sangama Bay's brilliant mind.
God damn it. Well, yeah, now that you mention
I
it.
knew it! I just knew you'd appreciate the value of my wares. On the back of all our pleasant dealings in the past, I'll even take a hit by throwing in some insider info for free. Wow. You sure are feeling uncharacteristically generous today.
Yeah, why free?
What do you mean by uncharacteristically? I'm the most generous person
Bullshit.
forget it. Anyway, the long and the short of it is this. The moment I set up shop in Nodcry, it struck me how many different factions there were, all competing against each other for power and influence. Well, as they say, there's no time for business like a crisis. Things got even more turbulent after the Fatui pulled down 2 ancient moon's remnants. People began to catch a whiff of the coming chaos. And the more troubled the waters, the greater the potential profit.
Of course, all about
Sorry
profit.
to interrupt, but we're not here for Mora. Oh, really? But surely it was the tales of an adventurer's paradise that brought you here. The chance to take your very own slice of all the latest and greatest business opportunities? In that case, what would you like to know about?
Okay, so can you tell me about Frost Moon
The
Science?
Frost Moon Scions? You mean the people who believe in the moon goddess? They're not a bad bunch. It's just, well, they have such simple tastes. No luxuries, no indulgences, no nothing. Trying to earn a little more from that lot is like trying to squeeze blood from a stone. Still,
That
things
difficult,
between
huh?
them and the Fatui have gotten pretty tense. It's only a matter of time before the powder keg goes boom. And when that happens, that's when business will start to boom too.
Uh-huh. So tell me about the Lightkeepers.
Oh, they're an organization set up to keep the locals safe. Apparently, they have a long and glorious history, and they're made up entirely of volunteers.
So pretty much everything you hate.
But seriously, a volunteer organization in Nodcry? This place is hardly a magnet for noble hearts. No pay, all work? That's not a business model, and it's certainly not for me.
So can you tell me about the Fatui? What the hell are you
Everyone
doing?
knows they're here for the Ancient Moon's remnants, but no one's sure why they pulled them down in Nodcry of all places. Anyway, they've been acting mysterious enough, but if you ask me, that Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau of theirs up north hides secrets wilder still. That bunch of booze-loving monstatters? Ugh, don't even get me started.
Really?
As fellow Outlanders, I thought they'd be easy pickings, but somehow, every single one of our business negotiations wound up at the flagship. I've done plenty
Way
of
to
deals
go,
with heavy
Barca.
drinkers before, but those guys, I never once made it to the contract signing before blacking out. I'm getting flashbacks of the hangovers just thinking about it.
Again, way to go, Barca.
What now? A spaceship? Nope, never heard of anything like that. Don't you two get involved in any big business here without so much as a heads up, you hear me? At the very least, consider letting me in as a key investor.
Yeah, I don't think about that.
Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Sooner or later, you'll no doubt end up doing business with some other merchants in Nodcry. And someone's bound to mention a place called the Curatorium of Secrets. Listen to my advice. Do not, under any circumstances, go there, no matter how much trouble you're in. The Curatorium of Secrets? What do they get up to there?
Yeah, what's the problem?
Just a place that handles all kinds of disputes. But the owner will charge you an absolute fortune, and she has a temper to match. Nothing like your friendly neighborhood, Lord Sangama Bay.
Yeah, somehow I don't think I trust that one.
To stop your competition from undercutting you, right? When did that little pipsqueak get so sharp? And after I gave them all that info for free just to win them over. What do you mean? Of course not. I'm only thinking about your wallets. I mean, on behalf
You
of
gotta
your
be
wallets.
kidding.
You're really not convincing anyone, you know. All right. Business is a cutthroat business. I won't argue with that. But I'm not lying about that boss lady. Not only did she make it into my top 3 people not to mess with in Nodcry, she's also in my
Oh,
top
God.
3 people most eager to trade in favors.
When you say that, I have her in my
It feels like
team.
you're just bad-mouthing your rival now. Fine. If you don't believe me, go see for yourselves. We might both be from Sumeru, but compared to hers, my conscience is so large. Why, you could fill 3 whole palaces of Alcazar's array. But when you realize what I'm saying is true, don't say that good old Lord Sangama Bay didn't warn you.
Gotta say, I am kind of tempting on going there. Also, I was definitely not expecting her to be here. Ah, unbelievable. But yeah, now I'm kind of curious about this place. In a bit of the silhouette, it definitely look. Hold on, do it again. Definitely look like her. Okay, here we go.
Lucky us! The line seems to be gone now. Come on, let's go say hi to Catherine. Hey, Catherine, we meet again.
What's up? Oh no. Oh no, look. You're not her.
How ridiculous.
Ah, shit.
Huh?
They often say that mortals, shackled by their own flesh and
Oh
blood,
no, it's her.
may fail to perceive the truth of this world, even when it is right beneath their very noses. Yet I had not expected to have the pleasure to witness such heights of absurdity firsthand.
But Paimon must have gotten the wrong person. At second glance, you do seem a bit younger than Catherine. And you certainly sound a lot less friendly.
A creator might forgive ignorance, but being mistaken for one of my own creations is beyond all pardon.
Uh-oh.
Look very closely, for standing before you is none other than Marionette, 7th of the Fatui Harbingers.
Shit.
A harbinger?
Right here? Why?
I told you already, I'm not Catherine. Just how obsessed are you with my machines?
Yeah, much adorable than you. Yep. God damn it. Should we still trust Catherine?
Today's encounter is merely a courtesy call. A friendly warning, if you will. You interfered with my work once before, with that little robot. I let it slide. After all, it was nothing more than a distraction, a side project at best. But we are in Nodcry now, and as such, I strongly advise you not to stand in the Fatui's way. Otherwise, the next time we meet, I might just have to drop all this meaningless etiquette.
Oh, please. You've got some nerve coming out with barely veiled threats like that. You're the one stirring things up here.
That's right.
Oh,
You wanna mess with
perhaps
me?
you have
Bring it.
misunderstood. Just because Nodcry lacks a ruler at present, that does not mean it should not be ruled. We Fatui are simply establishing a new order.
Yeah, right. More like shady experiments, judging by your massive, creepy research facility.
I've said what I came to say. What you do next, only you can decide. So why don't you start by using your already limited processing capacity to calculate your even more limited options? And, being the refined young lady that I am, I shall indulge you just this once. Ad Astra Abasask. Welcome to Nodcry, Dominion of the Fatui.
And she's left. Should we know? Go after her and
Ugh,
just
Paimon's so
beat
mad
the
right
living
now.
crap out of her?
How can anyone so obviously evil be so annoyingly self-righteous? But if a Fatui Harbinger is here to greet us in person, that can only mean one thing. We'll have to be extra careful from here on out. Paimon hates feeling like she's being watched. Hey, the real Catherine's back!
Lovely. But yeah, so yeah, recall seeing even before this whole thing going on, I remember hearing and seeing videos of theorizing that Catherine was actually a doll or what is it called? Whatever, just call it a doll, and she's pretty much belongs to that other bitch. I forgot her name. The marionette, yeah.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Ugh.
How may I help? I will do everything I can to assist you.
You know, after the whole thing that we just witnessed, these lines feel icky.
You're so much nicer to talk to, Catherine. Please don't leave us again, okay?